Welcome to Clock It, where your opinion is what wins you the game. Today we are joined by our incredible contestants. You know him from iHeartRadio. Help me welcome Kelly.
We back.
What's up, Kelly?
What's going on? What's going on, y'all?
How you doing?
Hello. Man, I'm feeling good.
Yeah.
Feeling vibrant.
You look vibrant today.
Well, thank you.
I don't know if you got some extra rest or what's going on, but we like it.
I'm trying to mirror your extravagance, so that's what I'm here for.
Okay, well listen, the mirror is there and it is working. Help me welcome our favorite podcaster. She is in the building. Hey, Jean.
Hey, Koiya.
How you
everybody?
doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm
amazing
great. Listen, I'm loving
You're
the denim on
a breath
denim.
of fresh air all the time.
As are you.
Thank you.
It takes a person who is one to know one. Well, guys, as you know, this game is just not about getting the answers correct. You got to know what you're talking about, and more importantly, you got to clock it. So give that big buzzer a hit. That's exactly what you'll be doing anytime you want to clock in and give your answers. Let's hop straight into our very first question in round one. Who was celibate for over a year with his girlfriend who then cheated on him? Jean.
Nick Cannon.
Yes. Now, what began Nick's journey of abstaining?
Well, Nick was on this whole religious journey of wanting to abstain, like lifelong. Like, I don't know what. Thinking about Nick Cannon now, I can't ever think that he would think about abstaining lifelong.
Yeah.
But, yeah, he was on this whole celibacy spiritual journey. And then with his girlfriend, current girlfriend at the time. And then she cheated on him, and he was like, "Oh yeah, it's up." And he just went on a rampage and went on
rampage
on a reproduction rampage.
Yeah, it definitely does seem that way. I also think it's important for our viewers to note that celibacy is when you have a vow to not have sex ever in life, oftentimes for religious reasons, and then abstinence is you abstaining from sexual behavior until you get married or serious relationships and things of that nature. So I think oftentimes we confuse the two and mix those words around. So great teachable moment for everyone. But yeah, to your point, Jean, it seems like he's been on a quest to reproduce ever since that girl cheated on him. The butterfly effect is crazy. Who are some other celebrities that too have been on a journey of abstaining, Kelly?
I can't mess with y'all. The reproduction rampage, this is crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, 12 kids is crazy.
Wild.
Maya has been on her own religious abstinence. Also, 50 Cent, Omarion has spoke on it as well. So we have a couple celebrities who have been out there for their own reasons and have abstained.
Yes, from sexual behavior. You know, it's funny, kind of shade, not from me, but his daughter Monroe just recently made a post saying how, like, not to get it twisted, she has one brother.
Oh,
like,
dang.
She has one brother. She has other half siblings, but she has one brother, and that is her twin.
She's right. I mean, she has other half brothers, but she has one, same mom, same dad. So I ain't mad.
I mean, they are still her siblings, though. She has other brothers, whether they're a half brother or not. They're still brothers. So my girl definitely threw some shade there, but I can see her getting tired of pulling to her daddy's antics. Like, I want no parts in this.
That's a lot to be stretched.
It's too many to keep up.
It is too many. She can't even catch
she's the oldest.
Facts.
She's like, I only got my twin.
That is a fact. All right, Jean, 100 points you have on the board. Kelly, you are at 0. You have more opportunities to win some points. Let's keep it rolling. Who clowned Jim Jones and his podcast co-host for allegedly having a studio without power? Kelly.
50 Cent.
The ultimate troll is the one who is trolling right now in this case. What makes 50 think that he has no power in his studio?
So they've been going back and forth on social media, number one, about Jim Jones owing some rent to the spot that he's at right now, and then that led to some videos being dropped behind the scenes of individuals just like wearing coats. You have Jim Jones himself talking. There's like smoke coming out of his breath because it's so cold. And 50 and Cameron have been going crazy for the past week on social media on Jim.
Jean, talk to me about these accusations that Cameron was making about Jim Jones.
Yeah, like he said he's behind on rent. There was a video of like them walking around with flashlights. They're like, there's no heat, there's no lights, and you're behind on your rent. Like, what's your Zelle so I can help you out?
There was someone in the back in the back of the video too. Like, should we get an electrician or something?
It was crazy.
This is bad. So how did Jim respond to this all?
Jim is the ultimate just troll himself. So he rolls with everything, man. He posted a video completely dark around
In
him,
the
but there was
dark,
some
right.
candles. He's sitting, crisscross applesauce, just like meditating. It's just a sight to see.
It is definitely a sight to see, and here it is for you to check out. Oh my God.
So funny.
This is all free promo for him, man.
Seriously though, it is.
I love to see it. I love that he can like make fun of himself. But my question is, did we ever get a confirmation? Is there heat? Is there power?
Man, there ain't no heat. There ain't no heat. There's a little bit of power. Like he shoots certain things there, so there's a little bit of power. I don't know how they work it out. Yeah. So the way it looks is that they're completely constructing this from the ground up. So of course you're gonna have some electrical issues and all that. So I give him so much credit for going out there and doing what he's doing and going with the punches as well.
Making light of it, yeah.
Keep on going, Jim.
Yeah.
Give my boy some time. He's still building what is going to be. You know what I mean? It's taking time, but he'll get there soon. All right, guys, he both is tied with 100 points on the board. We got more questions. Let's keep this game rolling. Which athlete accuses lawyers of threatening to have him served on national TV during an NBA game? Gene.
PJ Washington.
Gene knew that one early.
What is PJ being served for and by who?
He's being served. He's in an ongoing custody battle with his ex, Brittany Renner. So she's requesting an increase in child support from $5,500 to $35,000. She's trying to get this case moved to California from North Carolina, where she'll be able to actually try to get an increase. But he's like, nah, we never even been in California. My baby was conceived in North Carolina. It's staying here. So we'll handle it here.
That's a big increase. Like, I get he's making money, and I think the baby's pretty young. Why she needs that much money, I don't know. Is the lawyer making these threats because he's dodging being served? Why is there threat here?
Well, they're trying to get exactly what Gene is saying. They're trying to get him in California. So specifically, they're talking about when his team goes to play, like the LA Lakers specifically, going as far as saying, listen, we're going to buy some seats right behind, where you guys are sitting in order for us to serve these papers the right way, because they're trying to get him in Cali, even though he's trying to be like, nah, they are trying their hardest.
Yeah.
This is wild, to the point that your lawyers are being petty enough to buy seats at your place of work just to serve you papers. Like, technically, isn't this going a little too far, Gene?
It's getting out of hand. It's really getting out of hand. But she got some good lawyers that's fighting the good fight. I don't know. She's been like requesting this money for some time. I don't think she'll get that much of an increase, if any. But yeah, no, 35, girl, just relax.
And mind you, them seats behind where the bench is at is like $2,500 plus
per
each.
Seat.
Yeah, trying to buy a whole bunch of them.
Wow,
get that money for the baby.
Yeah. That's the money you fighting for right there. Great point, Gene. All right, Gene, 200 points you have on the board. Kelly, you are at 100, and I'll have you guys know this is our very last question in round one. Who admits his mother encouraged him to date his now partner? Kelly.
A$AP Rocky. That was good. That was really good.
A$AP Rocky, it is. Listen, y'all are very competitive up here today. I'm like, woo. I don't know who is going to be
Kelly
the one.
Is like he's my arch nemesis.
It's the arch nemesis?
For Clock It, yes. Like, he's my biggest competition.
There was one time she broke it. That's how she
broke the clock.
She tried to get in.
Wow, insane. Yes, so A$AP Rocky says his mom was the one, and we know moms know best. Now, what would his mom say to him about Rihanna?
So at the time, he was with someone else, and his mom was like, listen, I know you like her and all that, but you should be with Riri. And you know how it is, like you said, mother knows best. She saw some chemistry at the time. They were friends, and Rocky's kind of playing it like that. Nah, ma, we just friends. Fast forward, here we are. You know,
Three
a couple
kids later.
Yeah.
And in A$AP's exact words of what his mom said, here it is. Check it out.
My mother used to say shit like, I know you like this girl that you with right now. I ain't gonna say no names. But I want you with Riri. It's like, Mom, why you keep saying that?
Mom,
that girl
mind your business.
Yeah, that girl don't even like want me like that. Like we cool, Mom. Like, that's just my friend. Chill. I'm telling you, she real. And mothers know best.
There's a lot of similarities between A$AP and Rihanna. Were you aware, Gene, of the similarities between the two?
I didn't know. I didn't know much about his family, but his dad is also from Barbados, where Is it Barbados, right? Where Rihanna is from. And they also were born in the same year.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I didn't know they were the exact same age. And, you know, they have ethnic background similarities. So.
Yeah. There's a little history there.
Yeah.
Also, we know A$AP just dropped a new album. Now, did he diss Drake on this new album, Kelly?
Man, he been dissing Drake since that summer.
Right.
What was that, 2 summers ago?
That's a fact.
So the new album, Don't Be Dumb, dropped today, and one of I think it's like the first 3 records. One of them, in the hook, he definitely is talking about Drake, man. He said, listen, you stole my flow, so I stole your girl. You know, says it multiple times. That's the hook in the song, so he going straight at him.
Well, I mean, technically, it wasn't his girl. There was never like a relationship between the two of them, Rihanna and Drake.
I mean,
to
but
my
still,
knowledge.
the public, I guess you could say, pitted them together,
That's
right?
fair.
Like they were
That's
always
fair.
like, oh, this would be kind of the relationship that I think will be cool. And Rocky did his own thing. He also mentioned like rappers getting BBLs and all that. So there are other shots in that record. So
He
he's
was
know,
talking
that
about
was for
Drake
BBL
too.
Drizzy,
Yeah. BBL Drizzy for sure is who he was talking about. The shots were definitely fired.
Yeah.
All right, guys, so that brings us to the end of round 1 of Clock It. Kelly, 200 points you have. Gene, 200 as well, making it a tie between the both of you. Now, Kelly, as you saw, Gene is very competitive. I mean, that last question, it was almost a tie between the both of you.
was. I
Are you
think it was
feeling
for
the
me.
heat up here on the stage, Kelly?
I always feel the heat, man, because she be wanting to fight. You feel me? She be wanting to fight beforehand, afterwards, but it's all good. That's the competitive spirit. That's what I'm here for, man.
You
We
definitely
belong in the kitchen. We like the heat.
We do.
like to keep it cooking. And Gene, are you ever gonna let up? I mean, I feel like every single day
No.
you're here, there is a fight for this clock.
Fight for the clock. Y'all already know about the clock. The clock is for me. At the end, I need to walk out, get my clock. Koiya's gonna say, "It looks so good with you and your outfit." I just love that. It's like clockwork.
It's like she looks forward to it every time she's here, and that's why she brings the heat and has foot on neck. So we love to
sure.
see it, Gene. All right, well, as I mentioned, it is a tie between the both of you, but let's break this tie by advancing on to our first question in round 2. Finesse 2 times claims which rapper is to blame for his latest arrest. Gene,
Moneybag Yo.
what did he get arrested for this time?
Possession of drugs.
Okay.
Same as he did months back before, like in September, I think. But him and his girlfriend both got arrested for possession of drugs.
Okay.
He's out. She's still in with a $526,000 bond.
Crazy.
So he must not be selling enough drugs because he can't bond her out, which is crazy.
Speaking about shots fired, Gene, I think that's exactly what's happening right now, right here.
what
How
are we
does
doing?
Moneybag Yo come into all of this?
Listen, everything comes down to it. And mind you, they had just like got back together in terms of their friendship a couple years ago.
Yeah.
And now he's like, listen, Moneybag is the one that put the police on me. You
Yeah.
understand? So here we are. And then he even mentioned his girl once again being locked up, as you mentioned. He's like, baby, I miss you. It's like,
Right.
can't come up with the bail
Like,
money.
that is
That's a little rough.
crazy.
It's a
Don't
little
even
rough.
say you miss me if you can't bail me out.
Yeah, come get me if you miss me that much.
Right.
Were the two of them recently arrested, though? Like, I feel like this isn't a first offense here.
Yeah, like I said, again, in September, they were arrested on possession charges as well. So I don't understand what they're possessing. Well, I guess they're possessing it because he's not selling it,
Yeah,
clearly.
they're possessing each other. I think that's the whole thing. You know what I mean?
They're
It's
just
too much
possessing
possession.
it, right.
Because he got locked up a month after they got
Yeah.
locked up in September.
Yeah.
Dolo. It wasn't with her this time. It's like, can we just learn from our mistakes?
Yeah.
Dude?
Also, I thought we left the whole Bonnie and Clyde thing back in the early 2000s.
Right.
Like, how do we bring that into 2026? Like, that was so early 20.
I mean, Finesse is just a crash out. Like, for him to even blame Moneybag Yo, I don't even see that happening. But they've been on an ongoing, like, battle, you know, Memphis thing. I don't know. But he's a total crash out these
We
days.
say that we want our artists to live they records and all that. This is what's happening.
Yeah. I
I kind of do want this year to be the year of accountability for a lot of people. So let's see if that
Yeah.
rings true at some
I
point.
hope so.
Just maybe not right now. All right, Gene, 300 points you have on the board. Kelly, you are at 200. We got more questions. Let's keep it rolling. Which rapper met his now wife after her viral divorce post? Kelly.
French Montana.
French Montana is married to the Princess of Dubai. How in the world did this happen?
Shout out to the Bronx, man. Getting it done. That's crazy. So yeah, she announced that she was divorcing her then husband on social media, and French saw it, and he spoke to a friend of a friend of a friend who was able to connect it, and he just happened to be in Dubai around that time as well. And then boom, not too long after, they get together.
They were together, yeah.
Crazy.
That's exactly how it happened. Hear French recant that story to Fat Joe.
It was one of my homeboys. He plugged me with her in Dubai.
He said you want to meet the princess of Dubai?
I just happened to be in Dubai, and I remember I had seen her. She had put up that post where she divorced somebody. I'm like, I like her, cause it take a lot of guts to throw that up. So she threw that up. I'm like, I like her. He was like, man, I know her. I'm like,
He said he know her?
Yeah, he said he know her.
Oh, no, this guy.
He said he knew a girl that knew her. And I'm like, do what you gotta do.
Do what you gotta do, and he got it done,
Right,
okay?
hello.
He did not waste any time. So much so, how soon after the divorce did the two of them get together?
It was literally months.
Yeah.
Yeah, not even 5 months. It was so quick. And yeah, he shot his shot and applied that pressure.
Hey.
And she was vulnerable. Poor
And it
thing.
worked.
Poor thing.
They say you miss 100% of the shots you do not take. Now, Kelly, is this French's first marriage?
No, it's not. He was actually married from 2007 to 2014. Not a lot of people know that.
I had no idea.
Him and his ex-wife
7-year
have a
marriage.
16-year-old. They share a 16-year-old. And now he's moving on
Okay.
to Dubai.
Does this technically make him the Prince of Dubai, Kelly?
No, so that was interesting to me. I was like, French, you're getting a lot of money out there. But it's not transferred through marriage in terms
Oh.
of being a prince.
Oh.
So he's going to be obviously married into the family, but he's not technically going to be the prince.
Well, that's lame. The fun is you get to be the prince or the princess if you marry them,
I don't know
right?
what you're
Right.
talking about. The fun is being a part of that whole family.
Okay, very
we
true.
talking billions of dollars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Ooh.
Status too.
I'm
You
not
are
pocket watching, I promise you. I'm just stating the facts.
stating the facts you are. That's a lot of money that I'm sure Jean will be able to blow through if
Blow
she
it.
ever
Y'all
got the
already know how I
opportunity.
do.
I have you know you both tied right now, 300 points on the board. We got to break this tie by moving to our next question. Which artist is requiring performers to be at least 5'7" for a Super Bowl halftime show? Jean.
Bad Bunny.
Indeed, it is Bad Bunny. Now, fans were pretty upset about this. Where was this information detailed at?
They did like a whole audition for the Super Bowl, and they also put it in U.S. Magazine. It was an article in U.S. Magazine. But yeah, he wants them at least 5'7" or taller because he's gonna do like a marching type of performance.
Okay.
Not anything dance-wise. So he kind of wants it to be symmetrical. You know, have everybody like a good stature like Kelly.
Okay.
You know.
Kelly, did you put your bid in?
Did you audition?
Nah, I'm a little too tall, man. It said
Okay.
5'7" to 6'1", I'm 6'2", man.
Okay.
They're very, listen, they're holding on to that.
Yeah.
If you
So there's no
5'6" or
flexibility?
6'2", no flexibility, man. So that,
Wow.
I hear a lot of people who are complaining because of the height thing, but a lot of y'all are short. Us tall people are not in there either.
Yeah, I'm in
okay?
a tall. I'm 5'9" and a half.
Right.
So yeah.
5'9.5" is crazy, but I love to see it. Bad Bunny is being dragged into a $16 million lawsuit. Kelly, why is he being sued?
So his producer had this girl say a couple things on just period, right? A couple sentences, and they attached that to a couple records that came out that were super successful without her signing
Consent,
off on
yeah.
it. So she's like, give me my monies.
Right, because
Give me my money.
y'all didn't say anything about a deal, but now y'all making millions off
Yeah.
my voice. So yeah.
And I think at this point in the game, we have to realize that, like, come on, have your ducks in a row. Like, do your due diligence, because $16 million, was it worth it that
Right.
for her to get paid that? No, but now she can come back and get that because she didn't handle things
Right.
the right way.
Just do good
Let
business.
this be a lesson to everyone. Do
Right.
business how it needs to be done. All right, Jean, 400 points. You are up right now, and Kelly is at 300. We got another question. Let's hop straight into it. Who opened up about ending a relationship after a man told her she needed to let her career go? My God. Jean.
LaToya Luckett.
Now, in my personal opinion, don't come for me, y'all. I feel that men who are threatened by women's success do this type of stuff. Do you agree?
I do agree. I do agree. There's a certain type of man that acts for stuff like this, and they always all the same. Like, they're narcissistic, they're very controlling, they're very like don't want their woman to shine too much.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's always one specific type of dude that acts for that.
Let's hear LaToya Luckett sit down and talk about that situation.
I've actually had a man tell me that I needed to let go of my career.
Your
What
career.
you mean by that? Full blown, said it. I think that I would prefer you to just kind of be with me, and
Wow.
you could, I don't even know if he said I would take care of you in the conversation.
Just be with me.
And I was like one of the people that didn't hear that.
Yeah.
But what I do know he said was, I want you to, let go of your career.
Now, Kelly, do you think the follow-up question should have been how he planned to attribute to her financially if he was requesting something like that?
100%. Because it becomes a thing where it's machismo, right? Like, the man always has to be the leader of the household, and you can't make more money than me, so you should just... But how are you going to help the situation? She's going to be at the house. And she mentions it in the clip as well. She's like, what is my life going to be like? What is my quality of life going to be like? You have to be able to work as a unit, and it doesn't sound like that's what was on his mind specifically. So she skedaddled.
Yeah.
He had no plan.
Yeah. Did LaToya Luckett make the right decision by leaving this man? What would you have done, Jean?
It depends on what part of my life I'm in.
Okay.
At one point, I do want to be put up and don't want to work and don't want to do anything. Right now, I feel like I'm building, I'm building something that will last so I don't have to work forever.
Okay.
But she did what was right for her because, like she said, he didn't come with a plan.
Right.
He didn't come with anything. So, I definitely think that she did the right thing because you want me to stop working and then what?
Yeah. Because I think you're in the same sentence, in the same breath, in my opinion. If you're asking me to leave how I make money and make a living for myself, then the follow-up should have very much been, okay, and once you leave, I plan to da-da-da-da-da.
Immediately
so
after.
I think what you're talking about and what happened here are two different things.
Yeah.
I'm sure you would want a man to say something like that to you and follow up the conversation with what his plan would be
100%.
to replace that income of yours that he's asking you to leave. This sounds like he just wanted to control her and didn't want her to have attention, and he was not into that.
And she knew that. That's why she left.
Yeah. Good for her. Good for her. Red flag, she dipped out. All right, Kelly, 300 points you have on the board. Jean, you are at 500. This is our very last question in round 2. So here we go. Which two legends reunited on The View 40 years after their legendary film? Kelly.
Be Oprah Winfrey and Whoopi Goldberg.
Oprah Winfrey and Whoopi Goldberg. Now, there was rumor that the two of them were beefing for years. So how cool was it to see them reunite?
It was dope, man. It was really dope to see Celie and Sophia back together. Like The Color Purple, man. It's been so long. Look at them right there, looking so marvelous. And, it's one of those things, as you mentioned, individuals said that they had issues for the longest, but they mentioned themselves. There was a lot of misunderstanding. So it was good to see them right there, especially seeing all this time has passed and what both of them have become, little like icons, American icons. It's beautiful.
For sure.
I agree. Why did Oprah say she felt so comfortable playing the role of Sophia in The Color Purple?
Yeah, so Sophia's character was a little heavyset, and at the time, Oprah was, a little heavyset. Not these days. Oprah, she got that big old bag and got the best doctors out there. Okay?
And do.
But at the time, it just went with her original body type. So she was like, I feel comfortable doing this character.
And I feel like Oprah has been open about her whole weight loss journey, back in the day when it was Weight Watchers and, now different things of she's promoting. And in my opinion, she kind of got snatched in some areas, a little snippet of tuck to, no judging. But I'm just saying there was a time where, she was very much not shapely how she is now, in my opinion. What would you say, or would you say this movie catapulted their careers, Kelly?
Oh, yeah. Like, you look at it, you have Steven Spielberg and Quincy Jones behind you as soon as you kick off. And mind you, while this was filming, Oprah was negotiating her deal to get her daytime show.
Yeah.
Also, in 1986, the Academy Awards, they were both up for some awards, Best Actress and Best Supporting Role. So you look at a hell of a catapult from there, man. They was out.
Yeah. two boss women. Of course, they're gonna pin them against each other, but I'm glad they overcame everything.
They went off to do great things, and look at them now. All right, guys, well, that brings us to the end of today's episode, and I have you know, Jean is today's winner. She is leaving here today with our clock and chain. My girl did let it be known that she was the one that was going to win today, and look at her now. Being crowned with that clock. Yes, it looks great on her.
We need a snippet of each time I won because it's so many.
Okay, girl. Kelly, as always, it is a pleasure to have you join us, Jean. Thank you for being here. Viewers, we'll see you tomorrow. Same time, same place for another episode of Clock It.